Something big is cooking in the Pi Network kitchen, and this time it's not just rumors or theories, it's official updates, real movement, and powerful signals that something massive is about to unfold. We're talking about migration milestones, tokenomics breakdowns, and yes, finally, real signs of Pi getting listed on major exchanges. But wait, that's not all. The Pi Core team is stepping onto one of the biggest Web3 stages in the world, rubbing shoulders with top industry giants at Consensus 2025 in Toronto. It's not just an event, it's a spotlight, and Pi Network is standing right in the center of it. If you've been waiting for the sign that Pi is heating up again, this is it. So, here's the question. Do you think Pi Network will finally be listed on major exchanges like Binance or Coinbase this year? Drop your predictions in the comments section, and if you've missed any of our previous videos about the KYC process, open mainnet updates, or price speculation, check out the links in the description below so you're not left behind. And hey, drop Pi Network to the moon and your country name in the comments so we know where our global pioneers are tuning in from. Your engagement fuels this movement, so don't forget to like this video, share it with every Pi believer you know, and smash that subscribe button to keep getting these spicy updates. Also, come hang with us on Telegram and Facebook. Links are right below. Quick heads up. This video is just for entertainment and educational purposes. It's not financial advice, investment guidance, or anything of that sort. We're here to build the Pi ecosystem together, not chase moonshots blindly. So, with all that said, let's get started. Alright, let's get into the heart of it. The Pi Network is gearing up for something that might just reshape the future of its ecosystem, and the crypto world is starting to notice. It all starts with this. Consensus 2025, one of the largest and most anticipated blockchain conferences in the world, is going down in Toronto this May. It's not just a geek fest, it's where deals get signed, strategies get revealed, and the future of Web3 is discussed by the people who are actually building it. And guess who's going to be there? None other than the founder of Pi Network. Yep, the core team is coming out of the shadows and stepping into the spotlight to talk blockchain, decentralization, and more importantly, the next big phase for Pi. Over 20,000 attendees, including founders, top-tier traders, influencers, and major media players will be tuning in. This is exactly the kind of stage Pi needs right now. It's global recognition, it's attention, and it's pressure in the right direction. Now hold on to your wallets because here's where it gets even juicier. One of the biggest breakthroughs we've seen in months just happened. HTX, formerly known as Huobi Exchange, tagged Pi Network in one of their tweets. That's not a small deal. That's a huge neon sign that HTX might be gearing up to officially list Pi. And if you've been following the trail, you know this isn't just random hype. HTX is currently running KYC processes that align perfectly with Pi's mainnet migration requirements. That means they're playing by the rules, preparing to meet the standards required to officially onboard Pi into their exchange. And once Pi is in, guess what? Other exchanges won't want to be left out. We're already seeing signs of this. Gate.io has been floating Pi around their platform. Bitmart is sniffing around. There's talk of KuCoin and even whispers about Coinbase. All of this isn't happening in a vacuum. It's pressure, it's momentum. And when one domino falls, the rest usually follow fast. But here's the key. Exchange listings mean nothing without proper infrastructure and token utility. That's where the latest update from the Pi Core team becomes crucial, because they just dropped a major article breaking down the Pi Network's mainnet migration roadmap and tokenomics. Let's talk about the migration first. This isn't just a simple one-click operation. We're talking about migrating tens of millions of accounts with data stretching back over 6 years of mining. The Pi Core team is making sure every single account is validated for fairness, accuracy, and security before any migration is approved. And guess what? They're already ahead of schedule. Over 12 million users have already migrated to the mainnet wallet. That's 2 million more than the original 10 million target. That's not just an achievement, it's a statement. A statement that this network is alive, moving, and ready to scale. And the migration process doesn't stop there. The roadmap is broken down into multiple phases to ensure everyone gets a fair shot. The first phase focused on verified base mining rewards, security circle validations, lockup rewards, and participation through utility apps. The second migration wave is going to cover referral bonuses and KYC past team members. So if you haven't seen your balance moved yet, don't panic. It's all part of the plan. And then comes the third phase, regular migrations. This means users will eventually have the flexibility to migrate their Pi monthly, quarterly, or even yearly depending on when they meet the eligibility. This is key for decentralization and inclusivity. Everyone's journey might be different, but the destination remains the same: the mainnet wallet. Now let's take a look under the hood, the tokenomics. The Pi network has a fixed maximum supply of 100 billion Pi coins. Out of this, 65 billion are dedicated to community mining rewards. This isn't just generous, it's a statement of commitment to the pioneers who've kept this project alive for years. Then there's 10 billion set aside for the foundation reserve, 5 billion for liquidity to keep the ecosystem moving, and 20 billion allocated to the core team who've been laying the groundwork. So when we look at the bigger picture, mainnet migration in motion, massive conference exposure, and credible exchange listing signals, we're not just seeing news. We're seeing momentum, we're seeing the pieces falling into place. And if you're a pioneer, this is your cue to double down on your knowledge, secure your wallet, and stay plugged in, because the wave is building. The path to mass adoption is never smooth. There are challenges, KYC issues, delays, and growing pains, but those are normal. What matters is that the Pi network is still standing, still evolving, and now more than ever, it's starting to feel real. Real as in people actually holding their migrated tokens. Real as in founders speaking at global blockchain events. Real as in exchanges showing interest because they can smell the utility coming. This isn't the time to sit back. This is the time to educate others, participate in Pi apps, support businesses that accept Pi, and prepare your ecosystem presence. We are moving past the experimental phase. The open mainnet has launched. Mining is over. Now utility, migration, listings, and community adoption are the next big game, and you're already part of it. So whether you're in Nigeria, India, the Philippines, Indonesia, or anywhere else across this global Pi community, one thing is clear: your patience is about to pay off, but only if you stay informed and stay active. So let's do a quick recap. In this video, we talked about the massive spotlight on Pi Network at the upcoming Consensus 2025 event in Toronto, where the core team will finally speak up in front of the global blockchain audience. We also broke down the HTX listing teaser and what it means for other exchanges. Then we took a deep dive into the mainnet migration roadmap, phase by phase, and wrapped it all up with a breakdown of Pi's tokenomics and supply model. If you found value in this update and want us to keep bringing you the latest news, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow pioneers, and subscribe to our channel. That's the best way to support what we're doing and make sure you never miss a single Pi network development. Now here's a question for you. Which exchange do you think will be the first to officially list Pi network after HTX? Drop your guesses in the comments section. And if you have questions, suggestions, or just want to say hi, go ahead and drop a comment too. We always love hearing from the community. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned, stay positive, and keep building this ecosystem.